In a partnership between X and Y, X's capital is 2 by 5 of total and is invested for 2 by 3 years. If his share of the profit is 4 by 7 of the total, find how long is Y's capital in the business. Alright, so let's assume that total capital here is C. Now, X's capital here is 2 by 5 of the total. So, X capital is 2 by 5 of this C and is invested for 2 by 3 years. And C and X invest this amount for 2 by 3 years. All right. And talking about Y, if total capital is C and out of which 2 by 5 C is invested by X, so the remaining capital, which is C minus 2 by 5, which is 3 by 5 C, will be invested by Y. And we don't know for how long is Y's capital in the business, so we don't know the time period. So let's assume that Y invests this amount for time period T, right? And the profit will be distributed among X and Y on the basis of their investment and the time period of their investment, right? So that means the profit will be distributed among X and Y in this ratio only, right? So the ratio that we get here is 5 gets cancelled. So we are left with CC gets cancelled. So we are left with 2 by year also gets cancelled. So we are left with 4 by 3 is to 3T. Now multiplying both sides by 3 to get rid of this denominator. So we get 4 is to 9T. Now the profit will be distributed among X and Y in this ratio 4 is to 90. Question is telling me that if his share, that means X's share here is 4 by 7 of the total. So let's assume that the total profit here is P. Now X share here is 4 by 7 of the total. So 4 by 7P is of X. So what will be of Y? It will be P minus this. So P minus 4 by 7P is 3 by 7P, right? So here the ratio that we get here is PP gets cancelled. So the ratio of the shares of X and Y is 4 is to 3, right? Now we already know that the ratio in which the profit will be distributed will be 4 is to 90 and the ratio of the shares is 4 is to 3, right? So that means this ratio is equals to this ratio. So from this we can imply 4 by 90 is equals to this ratio, which is 4 by 3. Now 4 gets cancelled, 3 1s are 3 3s are, and this T will go on the right hand side. So we get T is equals to 1 by 3. And this T is the time period in which Y has invested this amount. And that is what we are asked in the question, for how long Y invests capital in this business. So Y invests this for 1 by 3 years. And this is our required answer. So here option B is the correct one.